What if Anakin was given the rank of Master in Revenge of the Sith? It all starts when Sidious wants Anakin to be his personal member on the council, and he knows the council. Well, he thinks he knows the council will refuse. Anakin needed this. After his nightmares of Padme and his children dying, he needed this, so he ran straight to the council chambers. And then he told the council. Yoda told him to wait. They all discussed how Anakin's bravery in war tactics, but wars don't make one great, but how he's kind to others and loyal, but he has some weaknesses. But they thought that he let go of Ahsoka, but he did not, well, they just thought because the council members are idiots. Even though they're super powerful, Mace Windu, I like him, but I also hate him. And I liked Yoda in the originals, but prequels, I liked him, but I hated his political side. But yeah, they take note of all this, and they welcome Anakin back into the council chambers. Anakin gets the news and is ecstatic. He thanks the masters, then runs to the restricted section, where Jocasta Nu acts like a Karen says, "I'm the Jedi Masters." I mean, that's not Karen. How do you get her accent? She acts very annoying, and she's like, "Only Jedi Masters are allowed." I can't get her accent. And then Anakin's like, "But I am." And she's like, "I don't believe you," because she's an idiot. And then Obi-Wan comes running and says, "Yes, he is." And she's like, "Okay, Master Kenobi." And he's like, yeah, whatever, because he hates her too. Obi-Wan asks Anakin, "What's the big rush?" And Anakin says, "Oh, it's nothing. I just want to learn some new Force powers." Obi-Wan says, "Well, okay, I have to go to Utapau and stop General Grievous." Anakin says, "Good luck. May the Force be with you." They have that whole touching conversation. And then when Obi-Wan leaves, Anakin gets straight to work. He looked and looked. It was hard. He couldn't find anything. He found stuff like Force Judgment and Force Levitation, where he could fly, and he could use something that's like Force Lightning. But it's what Jedi use. But he's like, "Oh, I'll discover this later. I have to save my wife." Then he found a place that smelled like Bantha Poodoo, and it was dusty and old and looked like no one had cleaned it in hundreds of years. It required a super high midichlorian count. Over 16,000 to be specific. He quickly started to learn. It took him 3 weeks to master this, and it was very difficult. By the end, he felt super confident, and he declined several meetings with the Chancellor, which frustrated Palpatine, and Palpatine was beginning to lose faith. But then one day, Anakin came to him, smiling, saying, "I got the rank of Master." And Palpatine was furious. Oh, and Obi-Wan came back because he destroyed Grievous, but Anakin didn't know. Alright, back to Palpatine. He was furious, but didn't show it. He's like, "Congratulations, my boy, but do you think the Jedi will give you the power you deserve?" He was trying to manipulate Anakin still, because he didn't know Anakin found a cure. In fact, he didn't think there was a cure. Anakin said, "What power do you think I want?" Somewhat confused, like Palpatine knew he wanted some sort of power. Palpatine said, "Like saving your wife from certain death." Then Anakin's like, "You're a Sith Lord." And then Palpatine's like, "Are you going to kill me?" And like all that manipulating. But it wouldn't work because Anakin found a cure. And before he left, he would say, "My nightmares don't scare me anymore." And Palpatine realized either two things. One, he realized that those nightmares were fake. Or two, he found a cure. And he thought he found a cure. So before Anakin could run out of the building, because Anakin was still an idiot because he told him, he electrocuted Anakin, and he ran towards him with force speed and was about to stab Anakin, but Anakin kicked him and then ran away to inform the council. Palpatine, quickly recovering from his kick, was about to chase him when he realized he could kill him with one simple order. So he turned on his comm and informed all the clones, "Execute Order 66. But Palpatine forgot one thing, that the clones couldn't attack Anakin, but they would attack the other Jedi, because he was so confident that he would manipulate Anakin that he placed an order in the clones that they would attack all the Jedi but Anakin. Why do you think in Revenge of the Sith the clones didn't attack Anakin, but they attacked all the other Jedi? Oh, and if you're wondering about one of the other orders in the comic, I feel like he added that when Darth Vader went in the armor, because he wanted Darth Vader to originally take his place, but after he burned medium rare, like third-degree burns everywhere, and he'd be like, I don't want a bald guy as my predecessor. All right. Meanwhile, Anakin ran and told the council, and they told him about Order 66, and they said that they should prepare. So they couldn't remove all the chips because it would be too late, and they knew Palpatine already ordered it, and all the clones were coming. And the plan was to make a large wheel of Jedi, and make like a and make a big shield guarding all the Jedi. The strongest Jedi would stand in the front, and the next level would be guards, and it would go strongest to weakest. And basically, yeah, that's what happened. It was a successful strategy, and the Jedi survived, but then something dark came. It was Darth Jar Jar. Just kidding, it's Palpatine. I got you there again because I got you in one of my older videos. You can check that out. Links in the comments. But yeah. Palpatine came, and he was like, "Foolish boy, only in the end will you understand." And he wasn't alone. He carried more clone battalions, more. And he would electrocute like a quarter of the circle, and like and some of the powerful Jedi were gone, and Palpatine found a small opening and destroyed all the Jedi in the center, and all the other clones would try to attack, but the Jedi stood their own, and Anakin helped out. It helped out by crushing all of them. When I mean all of them, I mean some of them. Yoda and Mace Windu executed a secret order that only they knew. Execute Order 65, and all of the clones turned to the Chancellor and were shooting him, and Palpatine was prepared. It went back and forth, 66, 65, 66, 65, and Palpatine was distracted, so Anakin tried to attack him in the back, but then Sidious used lightning on him, and then the Jedi said 65. Palpatine wasn't prepared, and they shot him down, and Palpatine was dead. Then Padme gave birth, and their kids' names were Jin and Leia. Jin for the honor of Qui-Gon Jinn, and Leia was Padme's choice. I don't know why, but yeah, Padme's choice. And they left, and the council was objecting, but then he told them that he broke the rules, and they let him go. And Obi-Wan stayed in touch with him and occasionally visited, and Obi-Wan became the godfather. And Ahsoka came also and visited.